somebody picked the phone and called somebody. The person did not murder, but that's an offense because you take your phone and call the nurse. That's a bad practice. You are being punished for that. That doesn't mean you are being punished for killing Mohbad. You didn't kill Mohbad, but you called the killer. Or when you called somebody, which was wrong. So you are being punished maybe 6 months in prison.
Papa, do you also know that at a point, the coroner judge was not aware that these people were bailed? Are you aware of that too?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because in the first place, police are not even meant to give administrative bails to these guys.
You are not understanding. You are not understanding what is capital punishment. Capital punishment is for people who commit treason or murder. Do you know the difference between negligence and murder? Can you Google please so that you guide yourself? Murder, police must show that they have an evidence that this particular person they held has planned to kill Mohbad. Maybe it was called on phone that, okay, you are coming here to commit this crime. Or maybe the nurse, police was able to show that the intention of that nurse when she was injecting Mohbad was to kill Mohbad. But police, after listening to this nurse, police were able to establish that, okay, though Mohbad died in her action, but it was out of mistake, negligence. Police, in the charges, police put negligence. Negligence is not capital punishment in Nigeria. Please, you can Google it. It's not. It means in your action, somebody died in your action. But that does not mean you plan to kill the person. So murder, when we say murder is one type of killing which somebody planned or premeditated or intentionally want to take the life of another person. That word murder is applicable. But when you cannot show that there was an intention or there was a predetermination to come do it, murder doesn't stand. Now you go to manslaughter, a lesser offense, which is maybe the person died out of mistakes.
Papa, we have got one major problem in Nigeria, and that is why one of the reasons why our prison is being congested. People on awaiting trial. I don't think if you're on awaiting trial, like on a I don't want to use that capital now. Probably, that might be confusing.
Negligence.
Police does not have that right to give you advice.
You are mixing two things. Whenever police investigate, please wait. There's what they call police bail and court bail. Before you are being charged to the court, you are under the police. Now, for police to grant you bail, police will look into your offense. First, do they have an evidence against you? They don't have strong evidence. They may tell you that, okay, they may bail you, give you conditions of bail and bail you. But if they look into the kind of crime that you've committed and they have evidence. Let me say, for example, police have watched CCTV camera. They see how somebody intentionally kills somebody else in the camera. Police are meant to detain that person. That person is not healthy to be allowed to go scot-free in the society because he might kill again. So that the lawyer of that person will apply to a state high court because such offenses police have no choice. It is the court that will intervene. So the state high court will look into the petition and see whether they can allow the person to be free pending his trial. So in that case, It is up to the state high court. But now let's say when you are being charged to the courts, you're no longer in the hand of the police. Now the courts too have the right to say, okay, if we leave this person to go, now that we have read his case to him, they brought you on this particular case. If the court feels like they don't believe that you're going to come back to this place, you're going to run away, they're going to ask for you to be remanded. So police can bail for small crimes. So the question me and you should be asking, first of all, here, is that this particular crime we are talking about, for me and you, we view it as murder. Does Nigerian police first see the crime of the nurse as murder or as negligence? Yes. To start with.
Yes.
No, police never call it murder, please. Show me any way they call it murder.
Please, they played an intelligent one on that side, and I will explain.
Okay.
The nurse, she's not even a nurse in the eye of the law. She's not a nurse. She does not have any right to treat Mohbad from the very onset. She's not meant to owe an injection or to administer an injection or a medication in the eyes of the law. So there's nothing like negligence. There's nothing like on this.
Are you saying for you or for the police? I'm asking you.
By the law.
Are you following this case at all? Are you following this case?
Yes.
What did police charge the nurse? What? No, I know. What was the nurse charged for? Murder or negligence?
Papa.
I don't have issue if you say that police should charge the nurse for murder with evidence that you can show. I don't have issue. But if the police is charging her for negligence, they mean that her action was not meant. She didn't come there to kill Mohbad, but she didn't do proper check-up on Mohbad, and she's not qualified to give such prescription. So they see it. She neglected so many things. One, treating Mohbad in a non-medical environment. One, not qualified. So she neglected those things. So it's negligence, and she should be punished for negligence, not murder. Murder is a whole different offense. You have to check what murder is. It's a whole. If police had charged that nurse for murder, nobody can bail her. Nobody, except the state high court.
Exactly. Thank you.
Can I quickly just something, Papariano? Look, because I've been in the middle of something I could not talk. Now I want to quickly say something. Look, what you have read, based on what you've read, they're talking about less criminal offenses. Look, this is another question that I've just asked again now. Can a magistrate arraign a suspect in a murder case? The answer is no. A magistrate cannot arraign a murder suspect in a murder case in Nigeria. Magistrate typically handle less serious offenses, criminal offenses. The reason is this, because if it is, let me give you the reason quick. The reason is this: magistrate courts do not have the authority to try cases where death penalty could be imposed. So there is no magistrate court in Nigeria that can arraign any suspect who is being tried for murder, charged for murder. That is what I want everybody to get. And Sakuma, wherever you think that can happen, I don't know, maybe in some kind of other planet, but it's not going to happen in Nigeria. I believe I'm clear about that.
TikTok.
You know what I said.
You know what? Jack, I never said that the magistrate can arraign or try.
You said he's going to arraign it.
That is not what, because you are not, no, that is not what I said.
What did you say?
That is not what I said. Murder charges is exclusively for high courts. When
that was what I was saying.
See, that's what I'm telling you. You're talking about that. There can be circumstances that a murder case can be taken in front of a magistrate.
If it is taken to the magistrate will reject it immediately. We refer it to high court. That's what I'm telling you, because it does not have the jurisdiction.
Wait,
they have the authority.
They don't have the They don't have the jurisdiction. They don't have the authority, but they have jurisdiction and authority to remand until it can be arranged at the high court. That is what I'm telling you. That is called evening court in magistrate court.
There's something you're not getting. Look, wait. There's something you're not getting. In a murder case, if anybody who is charged for murder, you are already remanded. You will be in prison. It is from prison that you're going to be arraigned. So it's not
wait, guys, can we hear from an experienced prisoner who has gone to prison before? Somebody, please, can help us, save us here. Has anybody been arrested before or served something like that?
Can do your research.
Lagata, do you want to help us? Okay, go on, Lagata.
I have not been arrested before, but I I have people that have been arrested.
You have experience, yes. You have experience.
For murder case, right? Yes, I do, yes. So, what happened was, this was our discussion the last time. When the case go to magistrate court, the magistrate court will not transfer the case in London to...
We're talking about
is bad.
no United States.
Hello?
In transferring the case, they will further remind transferring the case.
We're talking about Nigeria, not London, not UK.
Okay, I'm not really conversant with UK, how it works. Right? How it works in Nigeria, but I'm
not Nigeria, no UK.
Okay, alright. I might not be able to help you now.
Nigeria, it will never happen. It will never happen. I stand to be corrected.
I can speak to a lawyer friend here that can probably put a light on. What was the question again, Jack?
The question is this. Not even a question, it's just an affirmative statement that no magistrate can arraign or try a suspect in a murder. The moment it is a murder case, it is a serious offense. Less criminal offenses like felony, like all of these other charges, motoring offenses, motoring offenses, and those. That's where magistrate can come in.
Let me ask someone there 1 minute, 1 second.
Please go ahead.
Samanja, you know murder case in Nigeria. I want to ask a question here. A murder case in Nigeria, can the magistrate, magistrate court, can they charge a murder case to court? Was that the question, Jack?
The magistrate arraign or try a murder case, a suspect in a murder case.
Can a magistrate arraign a suspect in murder case? Yes.
If the murder has been committed in his jurisdiction, the magistrate can discharge or can sentence the person. He can award the punishment.
Yes. Lagata.
Is that a Temu lawyer? Is that Amazon lawyer?
Lagata, what I want you to do, Lagata, Google right now. You don't need to ask anybody. Google, can a magistrate arraign a suspect in a murder case? You don't even need to ask anybody.
He's asking a lawyer.
There are so many lawyers. There are so many.
It's not everything that is done by Google.
There are so many lawyers.
Let Lagata ask him.
Jack, I'm with an inspector right now, so I'm asking him if...
Okay, go ahead.
No. Okay, hold on, so you can ask him. Speak to him.
Okay.
Can you hear me? I'm an inspector of police. In Nigeria here, we have penal and criminal courts. We practice two law. Are you with me?
Yeah.
In the eastern region, they call it criminal court. In the northern region, they call it a penal court. Are you getting me right?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. So, if the facts or the evidence that gathered that back up the crime committed being a murder case from the magistrate court, he can award the punishment. So if the other party are not satisfied with the punishment, that's where they will now go to appeal court.
Okay, can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
Okay. So what you're saying now is that because in a murder case, what is likely to be the penalty that will be imposed at the end of the day is death, right? Is death, right? So that is the reason.
No. It's not only death. Listen, it's of two options. It's not only death penalty. There's life imprisonment, which is not a death penalty. Penalty can be death by hanging or by firing squads. But there is that life imprisonment. It's also a punishment awarded for murder.
Anyway,
murder case. not all murder cases serve a penalty of death. There's life imprisonment.
Okay. Thank you very much. You know, for me, the thing is this: I have Googled in so many ways, and I haven't seen where, in one place where they say, or where it is being said that a magistrate can try suspect in murder cases. I've never seen. So maybe if you can Google and speak from point of knowledge, yeah, like reference, then probably I'll go with you. I have so many things open right now. I haven't seen anywhere where they say, and I haven't seen in Nigeria courts. I've been in court several times. I've not seen where a murder case is being tried, or a suspect in murder cases is being tried or arraigned by a magistrate, because they don't have that jurisdiction. If it is manslaughter, they do have.
I'm telling you this because I'm a practical policeman in Nigeria. That's why before that case will get to appeal court or whatsoever, they start it from the beginning. They will start it from even a customary court. They will start it there.
A customary court can try a murder case.
That is what I've told you, that based on the jurisdiction, the area that the crime has been committed, if there's no appeal court or appeal court in that place, where do you think
I'm sorry, brother. I will never.
I've told you that we practice penal and criminal court. In the north, they take it to Sharia court.
Maybe in north. I don't know about north. I'm talking about what I know, like Lagos. Like in Lagos, in places that I know. I've never been to the north, and I don't know what is obtainable there. But I'm telling you, you made it worse to have said that what's it called? What do you call that court again? What do you call it now? What did you call that court now again?
Customary court.
Customary court can try a murder case. Come on, brother. And you wake up, brother. That's so unreal, man.
Yes. Please don't argue with a practical policeman, okay?
Who is talking? I should argue. The fact that he's a practicing police officer, does that make him? He's a judge. Does it make him an embodiment of knowledge?
Nigeria is finished.
Be honest. Let me tell you, guys don't understand. There are lawyers in Nigeria that there are sons. I've seen sons there where ordinary law, a graduate from law school, flawed a son. You think because somebody is a son or somebody is a lawyer, that means they know the onion? They know the onion?
Nigeria is finished.
And the fact that somebody is a policeman does not mean that when they tell me something, I won't use my head.
Lagata. Are you there, Lagata?
So he's wrong, to be honest. He's wrong. He's completely wrong.
Yeah, that was what I said. Don't argue with a practical policeman, please. Let's just move on.
Look, if we argue, what happens now? What happens?
I'm coming. Wait. Are these the kind of people Lagata listen to?
Because the guy is just funny.
Even the customary court can try murder.
He's comical. He's comical right now. He's comical, to be honest.
No, please, we're not disrespecting to him. Please, we don't
disrespect. Disrespect. Comical means he's funny. Comical means funny, man. Look, I don't even have to be a lawyer. It's just common sense. Like, it's just knowledge. You can read.
Wait. Have you been in court of law? It's not about common sense.
I used to sleep in court.
Have you been in court of law before?
I have been in court like most part of my life, to be honest. So when I'm talking, I'm not a lawyer, okay? I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
You can't come here and be telling us nonsense. We know already.
Kuma, we get a court for our backyard. What question do you want to ask in the court?
Jackie, why are you stressing yourself? Somebody has just called himself a practical police officer and you get stressing it.
And again, one thing I think he's not getting as well, the man, is this. The way we say it is this: in the north, they have penal code. In the south, we don't say east. In the south, we have criminal code. So in the northern Nigeria, by their penal code, nobody can bail a suspect of murder offense. You cannot.
Exactly.
The person has to be detained by the police throughout trial. While in criminal, under the criminal code here in south, when I say south, it covers east everywhere, west everywhere, just like northern protectorate and southern protectorate. So here in the south, because this law has been there even before Nigeria became Nigeria. So, I mean, even before 1999 Constitution, this law has been there. That's why they cite so many different laws that has been there in different administration, different government. So it is only the state high court that has a discretion of handling, of giving a person a bail here in the south. That is one. And then another thing he said again: no customary court can trial a criminal case, no matter how small that criminal case is. It's going to be taken to the magistrate court or the state high court. Yeah, those are the places where cases like that can be tried. And what else did he say again? He said magistrate court can try a murder case. That cannot happen. I wanted to tell him to name me any magistrate court, any murder case that has ever been tried in the magistrate court. It can never. In Nigeria, there have been so many murder cases in Nigeria. You will never see any of them tried in the magistrate court. If you can provide any of them, I will be happy. If anybody can provide me a magistrate court, though I still believe that anything can happen in Nigeria. I don't doubt it, but I would love to see. By the Nigerian law, it says magistrate court cannot try a case whose offense can land someone more than 5 years imprisonment. So how did that just start happening? I can't doubt who, because it's Nigeria. Maybe in the north it happened like that. They'll just bring somebody and magistrate court will just sentence them to death by hanging or whatever. But one thing the guy is correct about, which I want to appreciate, the man is correct when he said that not all murder cases deserves death by hanging or life imprisonment. No, there are some other cases that there are some other conditions that are just very reasonable for the judge, and they may give the person 20 years imprisonment, 15 years, 30 years, but not life imprisonment. So it varies. So on that, I think I agree, I concur with him.
Papariano, you're right. He's very correct on that. And that was why I said that the reason why magistrate courts do not have the authority to try cases, murder cases, where is because the penalty could be death. We're not saying that, underline it, could. It could be life imprisonment, it could be whatever, but it could be death. So if it is death or if it is life imprisonment, it still does not have the jurisdiction to try it.
Exactly. So that is it. Yeah, any question? Comment sections, any questions? I think we have gotten some informations about criminal litigations, how they are done, and I don't know. Is there anything anybody wants to add, subtract, or ask questions about this that we have just touched right now? Any question? Any beautiful question? You guys should answer, or let me know. No question. Today I was in Oshodi. And I was very busy with. I had to go and buy goods, replace, goods and all of those things. There are customers this time and it's very busy. So I was in Oshodi and I made a video there. Everywhere was just full with people, it was packed up. So anyway, we have gotten the nitty-gritties of the live stream. Maybe when I come live, I hope before I sleep, if I sleep and I wake up, because I'm still on the bed, if I sleep and I wake up, maybe I will consider coming back live. So you guys should enjoy, have fun until then. See you guys.
ó gba nọ́mbà lady yẹn báwo lọ́lọ́pàá ṣe fẹ́ mú ọ tó dẹ̀ tún gba nọ́mbà èèyàn lọ́jọ́ náà onílé irọ́ ló máa pẹ́ kú adémọdé tún pé Mr. Lati fúnra mi mo ní Mr. Lati mi nígbà yẹn lọ́wọ́ yìí o mi ò dórí platform yìí mọ̀ bó irọ́ ló nílé ń pa ẹni kí n má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní irọ́ ló nílé ń pa sẹ́ẹ̀ irọ́ ló nílé ń pa onílé má pa lọ́mọ bàbá Mohbad káyé ẹ má bàjẹ́ irọ́ ló pè ayé ò tí wá bàjẹ́ báyìí àgánulè rẹ̀ ń wá ta ni ní sábó sọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ni tó bá ṣe ti nídùn wọ́n rà díẹ̀.
ọjọ́ tá a sọ pé onílé ò lága ń lé pé ó rí àga bàbá Mohbad tó sáré lọ ṣe ni ó ní láíláí kò ti lága àṣẹ nìkan tiẹ̀ wà tó bá wọn dáwọ́ àga fún ẹ bí.
mọ́mí coach ó tún tún sọ ṣé nígbà tí àwọn èèyàn ń tẹ̀lé láti pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad wọ́n ń rí owó tí wọn bá rí mímọ tí wọn fi jáde ní ayé owó tí wọn rí wọn.
mo sọ recently tí mo ní Ọlọ́run bàbá Mohbad everybody lọ research Ọlọ́run ẹ mọ owó Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ mo ti sọ more than 4-5 times o ò lè máa bá bàbá yẹn rìn kọ́lọ́run ẹ má dẹ lóhùn bọ̀ tó bá wá ní ogbẹ́nu sókè o sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú sí ayé ẹ̀ báyìí tó bá ti wà ní 7up tẹ́lẹ̀ wàá bára ẹbí ní the ground ni kò possible.
okay for example nígbà tí tẹ́ni ṣì ń jẹ tẹ́ni ẹ̀ mọ́ báwọn èèyàn kò sẹ́ni tí ò láìkí tẹ́ni bíjẹ náà ló mọ̀ ń kó gbọ́ adọ́dọ̀ wọ bí tẹ́ni ṣe járó oko tó máa lọ wo tẹ́ni nǹkan tó sọ ó yé mi ò kò yé mi màá ṣáà rí ibi jókòó ti kọ́ ẹ wá wọ́n gbà tí tẹ́ni tí bú bàbá Mohbad ẹ wò gbà tí tẹ́ni tí bú bàbá Mohbad èèyàn mélòó ló wo tẹ́ni ayé gan kẹ́yìn sí tẹ́ni débi pé ó tún lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà tó ṣiṣẹ́ ní Ìwó Road tó ń já pépà fáwọn NTLW.
alo gba lọ́ọ̀yà.
Tẹ́ni.
ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà nìyẹn ni àkọ́kọ́ wọ abẹ́ni yẹn kàn.
ẹgbẹ́ ń jayín sí lọ́ọ̀yà kọ́ Ìwó Road tó ṣiṣẹ́ Ìwó Road lábẹ́ bíríìjì ló ti ń já pépà fáwọn èèyàn NTLW ló ń ṣe bọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n lọ ra súùtù fún ní Dùgbẹ́ ni Dùgbẹ́ aláwo náà ti lọ ra súùtù tó wọ̀ fún orí súùtù òkè ìta ló wọ̀ fún.
MC ẹjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
ok èèyàn pé rẹ̀ ṣé tí Sanchito bá lọ sí court sọmọ gbé kúrán dání ó ṣe díẹ̀ òun ló gbé bẹ́bù dání lọ́pọ̀.
ìkan tó tẹ́bi ṣèdájọ́ nìyẹn.
ọmọ ní oúnjẹ ti fẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀ nú mi o.
ọ̀rọ̀ ká tẹ́rí lára tẹ́rí ló wò lè sùn mọ́júmọ́.
wà ń bẹ olówó lè sùn mọ́júmọ́.
olówó sùn kó wá dé kí
wọ́n rẹ̀ rí èyí wọ́n ni wọ́n ti wá.
ó wá dé kí kọ́ńfì máa fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ tó dẹ̀ pé kọ́ńfì yẹ̀yẹ́ mi ló wá ó wà mí lọ́yà lọ́yà òfò. nígbà tí tẹ́ni máa parí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ni ní kí mo sọ tó ṣe sọ́nà ó ní onílọ́yà ní wípé oríṣiríṣi àṣàṣì náà ń dáàbò wọn pé mo ṣàrítẹ́ lọ ra bẹ́ẹ̀bù ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n di bẹ́ẹ̀bù yẹn mú ni wọ́n ṣe kó dídúgbẹ́ báyìí wọ́n gba bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ straight ni fún bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí èkó ni kálá bá ṣe ẹ̀mọ́ ní àbá ní kí mọ́mí rich grace kọ́ bá wọn gbé wọn dání pásítọ̀ di báyìí wọn wá bí wọ́n pé talẹ̀ wọ́n represent diaspora. lọ́yà in case of another time turkey ò kì í ṣe diaspora ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ fún yín nínú pépà kẹ́ ẹ mú dání turkey kò kí ṣe diaspora ẹ bùkọ́ tẹ́ máa sọ ẹ má kó wa mọ́ tẹ́ni torí tẹ́ni rò bóyá Odùmọ̀ṣù máa móhun wá UK ni kò mọ̀ pé Odùmọ̀ṣù náà asálọ́ọ̀mù ni kò sí kankan ẹni tí ò níwèé tó fẹ́ fẹ́ tó wà Turkey lẹ́yìn kẹjọ ọmọ òjòbó sí
láyé mẹ́sàn-án. wọ́n ní diaspora home and abroad diaspora home and abroad ìyẹn ló pa mí lẹ́rìn jù báwo ni wọ́n ṣe lè sọ pé diaspora home and abroad.
lórí kéèsì ta ni ló wá ní Ọládìméjì no as Mohbad.